Hello, Mother's Land community. It's Tanya in North Georgia. How you doing out there? I thought maybe we'd take some time to look and see what we're doing in the outside beds today. Asparagus has already dried up quite significantly, so we've already cut that back. Usually I would put tomatoes in here along with it, but this time it's August here, and so we're starting to plant fall crops. And so I've placed a few collards in this bed. We're going to start them out here. May not keep them here, may keep only one or two here. Our mint has died back a whole lot, but it's already starting to come back again since I started watering it. My peppers, bell peppers, didn't do well, but I do have one plant in this bed. And for the fall, I'm planting spinach and arugula in the bed. And you can tell that the arugula and spinach have started coming up. Yay. So let's move to this bed. This is the bed that has my huge rosemary. I just recently cut it back. I want to ask you guys, if you know what this is, this foamy looking stuff that's growing on my arugula, if you could let me know. Let me know. I can't smell it. All I smell is the rosemary. Anyway, in this bed, I have romaine lettuce and another lettuce. And both of them have started coming up quite nicely. Yay. Just planted those a week ago. All of this stuff that I just introduced you to, with the exception of the bell pepper, we just planted a week ago. We are going to clean this bed out. My hopes, I would love to get it cleaned out today. It's kind of hot out here though, guys. I do have marigold that I transplanted out here, and they have done quite nicely. And I've started another rose bush in this bed, and it's done well. This bed it was the bed that originally for the spring had onions and strawberries, carrots, something else, but it did great. And then I weeded it out. Oh, I still see a few carrots. And then I weeded it out and I planted some collards in it, but no, not collards. I apologize. I planted some cabbage in it, but the cabbage did not come up. So over here, we have our sweet potatoes, and you can see blooms on them. Blooms starting to come up on them. I just kind of did some weeding on it too. Here we have our peanuts. You know, the peanuts grew with the potatoes. Peanuts were helping to put nitrogen in the soil to help the potatoes. And so I'm waiting. They will continue to be in here until we start to see those leaves starting to wither. For the fall, last week I did plant something in this bed. So I still have some cantaloupe plants here and there. They just kind of like they floated to where they wanted to be. But that's okay because I love them. Love cantaloupes. But over here in this bed, I have planted some Swiss chard in both of the end rows. I didn't plant them in the raised part. I'm planting them on the lower part because they require a lot of water. And I'm going to try watercress in here and see how it does. I see a little bit of it maybe starting to come up. Definitely the Swiss chard though is coming up and seems like it's going to do well. Again, just planted that last week. Still have a tomato plant. Now this is our large bed. You all remember this bed? This is the bed we tried to do the green beans in. Well, my what's that called? Squash is doing wonderful this year. We have bags and bags of squash already put away for the winter, including, like, I've got a couple of plants that are giving me looks like what is a squash zucchini mix kind of seed. Must have been in the squash plants. We're eating it too. It's all edible. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squash plants out here, including the plants that we have inside. In this bed, I also have 2 green bean plants. That's all I could get with the green beans, you all. And I've just said, thank you, Jesus, for the 2 green bean plants. They are producing, starting to put out a little bit larger green beans. In this bed, along with them, we have planted more cabbage on this side. And I did notice a few small ones coming up, a few small cabbages starting to come up. I'm heavily watering it, trying to give them a good head start. And over here, we are planting some Swiss chard for the fall. Swiss chard. That's a new one. Really, all of these fall crops are new, with the exception of the collards and the cabbage. All of them are new. And the Swiss chard is coming up. It's coming up, you guys. It is. In this bed, I still have cucumbers, and we still have our beautiful row of okra. Beautiful row of okra. The cucumbers, I just recently treated most of the garden with neem oil to try to get rid of that powdery mildew, but which really hit my cucumbers really hard. But I do still have some cucumbers. Do still have some beautiful cucumbers. Yay. And in back of here, we have our basil. We're going to, there's a bee. We are going to take at least half of this basil, at least, if not more. We're going to take it over to the church on Sunday, give some of it away. And I still have more cantaloupes that were hit very hard again with the powdery mildew. Yeah, hit very hard. So I need to come out here today. I'm going to pull off more of the okra. More of that. We've been eating it. We've been eating fried okra. We've been selling it, been giving it away. Going to pull more of that off, take it in the house. Going to try to clean out that bed. It was just one more bed that I have not shown you. And that is a bed that has tomatoes and hot peppers. We have jalapeno peppers and cayennes growing in this bed, as well as some more cantaloupes. They, like I said, they just kind of had a mind of their own, went where they wanted to go. And we do have some nice tomatoes here and there on this bed, in this bed. But we lost a lot of them to bugs. We did. We lost a whole lot of them to bugs. But there's a couple that need to be pulled. But the pride and joy in this bed has been the jalapenos and the cayennes. Look at those. Look at all those jalapenos, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I've already taken in enough cayenne to make 2 strings of cayenne. Have you all ever seen how back in the day they would take the cayenne and string them up in the kitchen and tie them and have them hanging while they turn red and dry out? And then you can either just add them to your food like that or crush them down to make a red pepper. And that's what we're going to do. My dad taught me that years ago. I mean, I still have a lot of, look at all those cayennes that need to be pulled off and added to my string. So we have a little harvesting that we need to do out here today. And we love it. We love it because that's money that we didn't have to use in the store. And we have some work that needs to be done. So see you all later. We really appreciate all that you guys do with liking and commenting and sharing our posts. And you guys just be blessed. See you later, Mother's Land community. Bye-bye.